Hello there, and welcome to Spooky Month. Hello everybody, Xanaphar here, and today I'm doing the Halloween episode 8 of Ultraman Tiga. If you like this video, don't forget to drop a like for this video, and don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell. So let's get into it. The plot of this spooky episode is Team Guts is getting these readings in this weird area. They go to investigate, but the captain first tells them to blend in with the townfolk, so they put costumes on. So it's Halloween, and everybody's getting candy, and this witch is giving candy to kids. Daigo wants some candy, but the witch denies him because it's only for kids, and he is upset. Daigo finds out the witch has no reflection, and he starts investigating it. Eventually, Daigo gets captured and gets put into a tube and loses his transformation device. Then you find out the witch's grand plan. She wants to eat the dreams of kids. Eventually, Guts finds out what's going on, and the kids are trying to go to the witch's magic pumpkin, and they try to stop them. Eventually, Daigo breaks out and grabs his transformation device and transforms to Ultraman Tiga and starts battling the witch, and then eventually it defeats the witch, and all the kids go back home. That's basically what happened in the episode, and I really love the plotline of this episode. I think it's very creepy. It used to creep me out a lot as a kid growing up, and yeah, this episode just has a very memorable plot. Let's talk about the characters of this episode. Let's first start with the main lead, Daigo. I really like Daigo in this episode. He's having fun. All he wants to do is just get candy, but then he gets all serious mode when he sees a witch has no reflection, and he starts going to investigating mode, and that is really cool. He basically just goes on his own investigating this, and I just really like that. I think that's very interesting. And yeah, Daigo is just really fun to watch in this episode. Rina in this episode is very adorable. I really adore her in this episode. Rina is very important in this episode because she is the reason why the witch's plan got found out by Team Guts. Because she ate some of the witch's candy, and she started sleepwalking, and Shindo found her and woke her up. And they found out basically kids are getting lured to this magic pumpkin because of her. And yeah, Rina is a true hero of this episode, and she's also very good in this episode as well. Now let's talk about these three, because they are hanging out with each other, and that is Matakata, Shindo, and Hori. Let's first talk about their costumes. Matakata is the Frankenstein monster, and that is just funny to me. Also, Shindo is the Wolfman, and Hori is Dracula. And I just think that's a really funny pair. I like the fact they're universal monsters, so that's just really cool to see. How are they in this episode? Well, all of them are just fun to watch, honestly. I enjoy every minute with Matakata, because Matakata is my favorite character ever in Ultraman, and I just enjoy seeing him having fun in his costume. Shindo is a sharpshooter in this episode. He shoots the witch, actually, and that's pretty awesome to see. Hori does really nothing, but he is still very much fun in this episode still. Haruma does really nothing in this episode too much. She just mostly gives order to her men, but I do like the fact she tells them to basically have fun and dress up. She's a great captain, and yeah. The characters of this episode are just great. I love every single one of them so much to watch, so yeah, the characters are just really good. The effects are really good in this episode and very creepy. I really like the pumpkin. It looks very cool and very creepy as well. And also the witch looks very creepy. I like how she looks. Also her final form. I do really like her final form. I think it looks very cool, but I wish it was more creepy looking and got more of a Halloween feel. I don't get a Halloween feel out of this creature design really at all. So yeah, music of this episode is really well done. I love the Tiga theme, but also this music is very creepy as well, and I just really love the music of this episode. Criticisms, I have none, but I do have some things I think is very funny and make me go, huh, what the hell? Like, who cut off Daigo's costume? Was it the witch? And who's wearing Daigo's costume? Who is this person Rina is hanging out with? Who is this? Also, where did the witch came from? They said the pumpkin was going to a different dimension. So is the witch from a different dimension? What dimension is she from? Who is she? Also, why does the moon have a pumpkin face? Nice detail, and kinda creepy, and also cool. But why? Also, one more thing, why would a kid have a puppet looking like that? That thing is creepy as hell. That's some of the things I thought was funny, and a bit weird in this episode. What did I like about this episode? I really like the Halloween theme. It's fun to see the characters dressing up in Halloween costumes and celebrate Halloween. I like the spooky feel of this episode. This spooky episode is just so much fun to watch, and I always have so much nostalgia for this episode because I just remember loving it as a kid, and I still love it as an adult. So what do I think of this episode? Well, I already kind of said it. I love this episode. This episode is just really good. I just love everything about it. I love the spookiness, I love the characters, I love the music, I love the effects. I just love loads of things about this episode. I would easily give this episode a 10 out of 10 because this episode is just one of my favorite Halloween episodes of anything, honestly. Well, that's pretty much it. This is the last Spooky Month video. I didn't think I could do this series, but I did, and it was fun. I really enjoyed doing it, and I have to say thank you for commenting on these videos and liking them as well. It was just very fun to do, and I can't wait to do it next year too. So yeah, I really had fun. And also, happy Halloween. I know it's not Halloween yet, but it's coming up soon. What are you guys gonna dress up like for Halloween? Tell me down below in the comment section. Okay. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Xanathar is out.